Welcome to this episode of Why is Draenei Better Than Blank? This time it's pretty straightforward. They're not rotting corpses, unlike the undead, aka the bone people. Now, before we begin, I realize that out of context, talking shit about other races and glorifying my own sounds kinda weird. But I think that even IRL people, your mom or your grandma, would agree that this entire race belong in graves. I mean, logically, just a single undead should smell enough to just give an entire raid group a debuff. I mean, Blood Elf players should probably all be gathered and positioned on the opposite side of the room. They could, of course, also just clog their nostrils with arcane nose plugs. But if we do look past that, I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions and assumptions made about the Forsaken, so let's get this whole segment out of the way, cause let's face it, you all definitely prefer my dumbass reporters. This one be dressing too well for a tribal. He be someone's pet. Aye, it does look like a pet. Who you be your master tribal? That would be the AdSense. I get it, but listen, I have to discuss some things first, okay? But also, for the remainder of this video alone, I will be blessed by the Naru to not be corrupted by the always lingering evil images of Sylvanas on various sites online. I can feel you cringe right now through the screen, and thus I have achieved my true goal with this video. Dionysiakar. So, why Undead? They are honestly a pretty cool race. Cool animations and features, just overall one of my favorite races in WoW. But if you were given the task of visualizing depression in a video game, Tirisfal Glades would be a perfect representation. It's bleak, grey, grotesque, hopeless. It's the perfect depiction of how you would feel inside to be an undead yourself. I think it's a common stereotype that undead players are generally a bit emo or the outcasts. There's definitely reason to believe that the undead are often chosen because they're relatable. Maybe because they are dead and the player is dead inside. Like the undead, their capital, the Undercity, is also a rotten mess. It's flooded with green zero slime, and apparently the Undercity undead are so in denial of their new situation that some of them still hold on to a career in fishing. And what the hell is this thing? Look at it. It makes me think of what it'll look like when I'm 88 and I go for a pee. Also, they actually use abominations as guards, and they can actually give you directions, which I'm sorry, but I don't really believe in their communication skills. I believe they would lose a debate to a Murloc. Me will mark it on your map. How are you gonna do that, dude? Stop staring at flowers and find a mirror. How are you gonna mark it with those hands? Maybe you'll spit the location on my map. I realized that whole segment didn't really have a lot to do with undead. Well, maybe it says a bit about them that they would use guards as incompetent as a night elf in a slaughterhouse. Now, I have to play devil's advocate for a minute here, because I do think that the undead get a bad rep. People in general seem to think they are heartless, cruel, and remorseless. But look, 1. They are keeping King Terrana's memorial nice and well lit. That's very sweet of them. 2. They keep refreshing water in their vendors, bread and food in general, even though they don't even need it themselves. 3. They also have an array of nice and very comfortable beds. Oh, and they can also just choose to not sleep at all, which I guess makes the coffins even more strange, but maybe some of them would like to sleep. Turn off their consciousness for just a second of their potentially infinite time as a monster, despised by their own families, disfigured, can't even recognize themselves, so really, I feel for them. Empathizing with that is important, I feel. Wouldn't you also become a husk of yourself if that happened to you? I would like to say though, although the housing is nice and all, using living humans, in my opinion, for experiments and build an abomination workshops, it goes a bit too far. Well, let's talk about something else that goes a bit too far. I don't get the fascination of sexualizing Sylvanas, especially not after what has happened recently. I mean, guys out there, imagine waking up next to Sylvanas with your normal morning wood. I think you know what I'm about to say. You know exactly what she does to wood. Okay, so all in all, I respect Undead as a classic Warcraft race, but they could be a bit nicer, you know, they're kinda turning into the Fourth Reich. Well, they probably are. I can just show you some parallels I'd make. It's just rolling over the screen right now. I have no clue what I'm putting here yet, but I'm sure it reinforces my point perfectly. Oh, alright, time to deliver on what I promised earlier. And as I'm going to report here, we see undead people actually attacking the Alliance. Actually attacking them. We are on the scene of an attack by the Forsaken on the Alliance. This is not a drill. Yeah, I'll just go. Fuck it. Okay. Hi, can I ask you a question? Well, I'd like to know what you think of the undead. A reporter? Yes, I write hit pieces on races. Reporter on about undead people? Yes, exactly. Oh, well, undead, well, they're creations of magic, not nature. Yes, I guess that's true. I read your report on Walkins. It wasn't very nice. That's why it's a hit piece. If I can say about undeads, they should be purged out the way. Thank you. I do not think undead are a problem. What? Are you an actual traitor? Do you know what you're saying? But the people wielding necromancy. You know we had war with them. Well, they are still to blame. They have free will. It's the necromancers you must combat, not the endless hordes of brainless automatons. Well, Walken, wouldn't your mouth start to water when talking about bone people? This is another report to laugh on Walken. No, I wouldn't do. I'm a visitor. I come to help. Friendship is universal. That's kinda... You are too nice. Yeah, exactly. We are at war. There we go. And you, me, don't take advantage of this situation. What do you mean? What? I would never. Look, behind you. Undead. Attacking us. They are evil. Do you see? Do you see now? Walking. No, there's nothing to think about. Are you in need of aid? I'm not. No. I'm trying to aid your thinking. I can cleanse body and soul, my friend. You sound more and more hippie the more we talk. I come to help. Yeah. Hey, elf. Looks at you. Friendship is universal. Oh my god. What is it? What do you think of the undead? Keep them away. Far away. Someone who gets me. Isn't that what most sensible people here can agree upon? Well, not that guy up there. Well, Walken were a mistake, so, excuse me. Wow. That is just kinda racist. I wouldn't condone that. But being Walken's not belonging to a race human. It's a curse. Faradrin, I thank you for defending me, but this man's mind is already set. What? He's not defending you. He is not defending a man in rush doesn't see the edge of the cliff. What are you saying? What are you saying? He just said you are a mistake. I got confused. Why in the name of Elune are you and how do you know my name? That's creepy. I'm a priest. I can feel intentions. Stay away from me. What's going on between these two? Very well. Walken, he literally said you are a mistake. Oh, okay. He left. Okay, he's gone. Okay, that was interesting. This is a strange place. Anything can happen. Anything. That sounds kinda creepy and sexual. That's because it is. What? What is even? And that's because it is. I'm breaking down. What? This is... What? This took a turn. I am not okay with this. I just came here to be awful to a race and a hit piece that nobody cares about, but now this happens. What do you think of Undead? Would you rather they'd be buried in snack packing? I prefer them bite-size. Hold your... Varian, hold your hand, relax. It's just us now? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Look, it's over now. What do you mean it's over now? It sounds just kind of scary. What do you mean? What it means is open to interpretation. I choose to interpret it the worst possible way. Good, because that's where it's going. Oh, good choice. Oh my god. Thanks, guys. Run for the hills, human. Time for another walk. And no. Grim, save me. Take me away, taxi driver. There we go. Hello, and we are here in front of Goldshire. Let's just go into the pits of hell. Can I ask you a question? You just did. Okay, you're that type, huh? What do you guys think of the undead? XD? Oh wait, he's an undead. Mentally and on the inside, yes. Forsaken then, my guy. Do I look like an undead bitch? Yeah, yo. The reporter! Oh my god, it's the king! What are you doing here? Imposing my rule on people. Fair enough. Well, can I ask you my question then? What do you think of the undead? Forsaken, to be clear. Sighs at you. Why you look at your eyes, man. What the? You are one of us. Why is everyone crazy? What? Forsaken undead. Why are we shouting? I don't know. What? So many voices. Okay. Hello, king. He just... I'm ready for my close-up. Okay, I mean, we can take the close-up, king. Sure. Bit too close, but okay. What do I think of Forsaken? Oh, look at him. He's so fancy now. You know when you put a ready meal in the microwave and you forget to cook it all the way, so it comes out sort of weird? Sure, yeah. And it's gross, but you have to act like you know what you're doing. Well, that's the writing for the Forsaken. Beautifully put, my king. Oh, you. Well, I will get some more answers then. Find some more. Remember, when in doubt. Are we gonna get a life advice here? Say you have a yeast infection. Works every time, kiddo. Okay. Can you tell me, what do you think of the Forsaken? Shrugs. What an answer. The king coming in with the roasts. The Forsaken are like hot topic emos. Wow, who said that? Cynthia, there we go, hello. Whoa, a hot take. What do you think of the Forsaken? Oh my god, okay, I've never actually. Kakio, oh no. No, that's... Are you trying to make sympathizers of ours? No, I am not a fan, so you're racist. Why? I can't win. They do have a cool pool in their city. For the first time in my reign as a king, am lost for words. Blinks at you. I think I made him snap. A green pool, how does that represent a race? Okay, yeah, he snapped, definitely. He snapped, makes no sense. Oh my god, okay. I haven't seen such magic since 2007. He's just talking about a woman standing on a mailbox. And thank you, back to you, Kakio. Thank you, I feel like this is all pointless. I don't know what I get out of you guys in terms of worth. Hello, Kakio. We are in Akramar to get some more questions or answers, rather. Not really questions. I'm asking the questions. Can I ask you a question? What's the first thing you think of when I say Forsaken, the undead? Demons in need of slaying. There we go. Thank you. Thank you so much. I take everything back about your race. Just watch the last video. Why are you screaming? I'm just very excited, that's all. Thank you. I mean, there's undead here. Maybe we should confront the undead right here, right now. I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of scared. Psst, hi. Peers at you searchingly. Evening, my troll friend. Okay, friend. Can I ask you something? You can ask me anything, but I cannot say you will get an answer. Okay. Why do you think we should accept your kind? Raises his eyebrow at you. Odd question. In what context exactly? Well, I'm trying to write a piece on undead. Forsaken, sorry. Just don't hit me. I got no reason to, my friend. Smiles at you. I understand you are nervous. Yeah, you know, you're kinda, yeah, undead. Not living, not dead. Would you be offended if I called you bone people? I am as much flesh and bone as you are. So, do you call yourself a bone person? Well, I mean, my elbows are quite fleshy. I can prove it. Look, I am fleshy elbows. Yes, very nice. Right, so your question. The people of the Horde should tolerate the Forsaken people because we have served within the Horde for a very long time and has been the people who has never tried to leave the Horde nor work closely with any of the Horde's enemies. We got the elves in as well, and they have too served well despite some hiccups. As such, I believe the Forsaken people has earned their place amongst the Horde, just like the Trolls and Tauren. We are all misfits who would not be accepted elsewhere. So we need to stick together. That is my answer. Oh, okay, fair, sir. Smiles at you. It's so ominous. Why do you keep smiling at me? Sir, your smiling scares the living shit out of me. I gotta be honest. Play, don't threaten him. I didn't realize some Forsaken were this open-minded. Pleasant? Well, not really. But you are more moral than I thought. Would you rather I weren't? Kinda, it reinforces the point in my hit piece. Sorry to disappoint. Thank you, and may you have a good night. You smile at Alexarius. Who the hell is looking at me? That dude was looking at me. Hey! Delvin smirks slyly at Alexarius. Alexarius winks slyly at Delvin. Look at them up there, all being smug and shit. You're wearing fancy pants? You look like you're wearing underpants in your mouth. Oh well, can I ask you then? What do you think of them? The bony people? They scare the hell out of me. Oh, she's looking at me up there. Hey! You! They'd be good treat for my pets. Well, thank you, my friend. I will go on with my night. Let's go up to him and you smile at Axarius. Just standing over here, smiling at him. Oh, he's looking at me. Grins at you wickedly. Eyes you up and down. Looks at you and begins to drool. No. Okay. Thank you, Kakio. I think this was good. Bye. That's great. Thank you, and thank you to you, the viewer, for watching this episode of Why. Hello, I'd just like to thank my awesome patrons up there in my hat. Your support is very appreciated, and by the way, I'm streaming on Twitch sometimes, so I don't know what you want to do with that information. It's a link in the description. You can go there and, yeah, see ya.